The first one in 3A we'll look at Sectional 26. We talked about it, Lakeland at Garrett. That will be our Midwest Box Breaks game of the week this Friday night up in Garrett. Coldwater Road becomes 427, which becomes Randolph Street, and that's where we'll be. Woodland travels to Tippecanoe Valley, which is on the far west of Kosciuszko County. West Noble faces big division NECC foe Angola in Angola, and Concordia makes the trip up to Goshen to face Fairfield. Obviously, our game of the week. Let's talk about that, Coach. Garrett 9-0, riding high, undefeated season. Just impressive all the way through. Ground and pound, we know what they want to do. Averaging 37 points a game, 13 on defense. I mean, the last 3 weeks, 42-12, 42-14, 62-14. Garrett is not only undefeated and really good, it feels like they're getting better as time goes on.
Yeah, and Coach Depew, again, remember last year they had some success in the sectionals last year as well. It's a very competitive sectional 26 is, again, when you look at the teams, because in some respects they're all pretty much identical in terms of where they're at wins and losses, with the exception there of Concordia. But it's, that West Noble team is a really good team. So it could be opportunity that we may see a West Noble Garrett sectional final on November the 8th, but we'll find out as we move along. But I'm interested to see this game, because I don't think Lakeland has had the season they anticipated in having. So in some respects, they're a team that can be dangerous come sectional time, because they get a whole new lease on life. They're back to 0-0, and everything that happened to that up to this point is kind of in the past, and now they can get a fresh start. So you never know what can happen, and they got the talented quarterback that can deliver the football. So it'll be a good game to see.
Yeah, Lakeland started 5-1. That loss was at Garrett. So September 13th, this is a rematch of the September 13 week 4 matchup in Garrett, where Garrett won 41-27. But Lakeland starts 5-1. They've lost the last 3: West Noble, Fairfield, Jimtown. So they can put up big points. Braden Holbrook, I've talked about it. He reminds me a lot of Isaac Steveling, the old Snyder quarterback who went on to East Michigan. He's got some MAC offers. He's a fun guy to watch. Keegan Arroyo on the defensive side of the ball. So Lakeland's got some weapons. Hard to beat a team twice. Can they go into Railroader country and knock them off? That'll be a good question. Woodland's been hot. 5 wins, 5 straight wins, I think it is, for them. In their quest, let me just click on that to double check. They lost on Saturday. Let me go back. 4 straight wins. Then they lost Adams Central on Friday. 5 wins for the first time since 2018. We'll put it that way. Tippecanoe Valley 6-3. They play some tough competition in the TRC. West Noble, I think West Noble, the way they've been able to run over people all season long, they got tripped up against Garrett. Garrett really held them down on defense. So we could find that matchup again. I think the sleeper team, Concordia, just the schedule they play. Manigal says every year, we're not necessarily playing to win an SAC championship. It would be nice, but we're getting ready for the sectionals, and that's what they preach there. They won a state championship in 2016. They didn't win the SAC that year. So right. I think for Concordia, the opportunity to come out first against Fairfield, I think that's a winnable game for them. West Noble would certainly be a challenge, but when you play teams like Snyder and Carroll, that can then help you as well. So that should be an interesting one to see in sectional 26.